Well, well, well. How wrong was my wish list? And how pretty much nothing besides DevTool support has hit it, but still a W. Let's get into it. So, first off, if you haven't seen, the teaser that Techland sent a few days ago is finally this event called Infected Outbreak, even though that's pretty much the entire sum of the game, but I'm not here to nitpick. So, we'll start with the event, talk about the patch notes or lack thereof, and then I'll go and talk about my opinion about the entire thing and about this 11th or 4th anniversary of Dying Light 2 and Dying Light as a franchise. So, as it states, from February 12th to March 5th, the city of Villador is facing a growing infected threat, and it's up to you to stop it. Each week, new districts are overrun by zombies, with new infected variants appearing. If outbreaks aren't contained, the situation escalates. Hordes remain in the district and spread to other areas. In week 1, Houndfield and Downtown are hit. Each week brings new goals, so you must unite to push back the infected and reclaim the city. An outbreak of this scale cannot be accidental, and players will also be able to uncover the first hints of the forces hidden behind this new danger. Then it talks about community and personal goals and what you can earn, which is pretty much an outbreak machete, a GRE knife, and a piece of lore if the community hits that goal. Then they pretty much talk about the bundle, but I'll save that for a bit later. My quick notes on that is pretty much the fact that it's really nothing. It's very underwhelming. The event's very underwhelming, but there's a bigger picture potentially at play here. But we'll get on to the patch notes now. New collectibles. Over 10 new collectible notes have been added to the game, found on the bodies of new infected and scattered throughout outbreak zones. Each note reveals part of a larger story. Internal logs, survivor messages, and snippets of each survivor hint at an impending threat to the city. The Lunar New Year has arrived in Villador. For 1 week, the city glows with crimson light and festive energy, inviting everyone to take part in a fresh set of challenges and theme rewards, which will be happening February 17th through the 24th. Take on 5 bounties available to Dying Light Outposts to earn exclusive festive rewards. During the event, enemies have a chance to drop red envelopes, each containing special bonuses and resources. The more you fight, the more good fortune you'll find, which is pretty much the same event that we had the last time the lunar event happened. I think it was 2 years ago, I want to say, or 2.5. I don't remember. Someone with a bigger brain than I will correct me on that. Then it comes with game updates. There's only one gameplay. Fixed an issue with some prisoners from bandit encounters being immune to players' damage. And then it's a lot of technicality things. And regarding, quote, secret features that they usually slip in, we finally got inertia, but it's very subtle. We got flashlight inertia. And FSR3 is also now out. I don't use it as I run it natively because it just looks better. But if I experience more ghosting issues, upscaling does have the ability to fix that potentially. But each results are going to be different on each piece of hardware, so it's not all going to be the same. If you run into any issues, it's best to send the bug reports to Techland support email. How do I feel about this entire update? So, we're going to start with the predatory things. So for starters, Dying Light points now just looks like COD points. I don't see a difference. It's pretty much night and day. And there is a new bundle called the Black Hand, and thankfully it's not quest locked anymore. It's not really content. You just have to find specific amount of notes and you earn another color of the Black Hand suit or the bundle itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have another katana for the 50th time. And when you actually scroll down the store, you're going to notice that there are a Craftmasters pack and Infected Trophy pack, both costing 300 Dying Light points, which is pretty much equals to $3. So $3 of your time is very, very just gross. It's really gross. You know, I'm not one to shit on devs or, you know, go after them or whatever, rage bait or whatever people want to call it now. But this is really, it's just clear that higher ups are not seeing the return that they hope for. And they're really squeezing every nickel and dime out of your pockets. And as you can see, I still have my 50 Dying Light points because there has not been a bundle that I deem fair for me to support it. And pretty much this just makes me want to stay away from the store even more. Because now you can pause the game and view the store. How convenient, where you can be in game, view the store, and just see all this garbage. So, I don't know. This entire anniversary, it makes last year's anniversary look way more jam-packed. I mean, I know we had guns and we had a whole quest line and other things like that. It seemed way more jam-packed than this year. And I know a lot of the money and a lot of the resources are towards the Beast, and the Beast has done well. I don't know how well it's done. Don't really know the statistics behind it, but it's clear. It's clear a lot of people loved it from what I've seen. I've seen a couple complaints about the Beast here and there, but the grand majority loved the game. They love the return of Kyle Crane. Like, it's nothing but 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. But I don't. But for Dying Light 2 to be treated like this, I mean, I will also mention the fact, like I've said in my wish list, that, you know, if I get nothing else from it, then at least DevTool support is still continuing, and we have gotten mesh support for Blender, so that is a really good step forward for mod projects. Because at this point, I've been more hyped about these mod projects than anything else. The ED Definitive project recently rebranded to be called the Outcast, and the Renaissance project has been doing pretty well, and those are big projects that I've been hyped for some time now. A lot of work is going into it, a lot of care. The modders just need the resources. They have the blueprints, give them the tools. They have the ideas, give them the tools. They're ambitious, give them the tools. That's what needs to be done. And with the state of Dying Light 2, as a player for this update, it's really nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. You open a bag, nothing. Nothing but not even air. There's nothing of value upon opening said metaphorical bag. This is really just embarrassing, and I really hope the next update is way better, because this gave me a very sour taste in my mouth, and it sucks because I'm a really diehard fan, and you know, I'm not one to spread negativity or shit on the game all the time. You know, or like, oh, negativity sells. I've always wanted this game to succeed. I've loved this game. I have an unhealthy amount of hours in this game. I've always wanted this game to succeed. I've always wanted to try to create videos for ideas of not what's best for me, but what's best for the community. What can bring back replayability? What can bring back the statistics? Because when you see the statistics, it's not like, oh, the game's dying, but it's very, very stagnant. That is what you can see clear as day. It is really, really stagnant. And does a game need 100,000 players to succeed? I mean, the average person will say no. You'll probably say no. But the corporate people and the people above, they will definitely sing a very different tune, and a tune a lot of people don't like, especially nowadays where a lot of indie games are being very successful, as they should, as they've earned it. But not everyone sees success the same way, and that's the sad part about it. Like I've said, this event sucks. If I had to rate it 2 out of 10, we have more virals, which should have been a thing in the base game to begin with, and that's about it. I don't know if they're gonna update the engine of Dying Light 2 to the Beast current version, because it is the same engine. I don't know if we're going to get more backported. I mean, we got Kyle Crane as a skin as part of the event. Then we have pretty much the revolver, and that's kind of it. I mean, the Black Hand bundle literally looks like the Baron. Take of that what you will. That's my opinion. But other than that, it's just like, where is the game going? Like, I still feel that this game doesn't know what it wants to be, and that it's a zombie game second in place, that it's a game that just so happens to have zombies in the world, not a game where a survival horror or survival zombie game. It's my main point is that it's a zombie game in second thought. That's all it is. It's not anything grandiose or anything. And I don't know. It kind of just sucks. It really does suck, especially coming from a fan. Like I've said, wants this game to succeed, and it's just nothing. It's just nothing. It really just shows like either the higher ups are scared of success on this game, or they really don't want to put more resources into it. I don't know, but this is not the way to go. I really hope the next update is better, because this just makes me not want to even play the game anymore. Like, to be honest, guys, I'm pretty much on my last leg of this content, and it's really, really jarring on how little. Even the patch notes, I mean, the fixes and everything, it seemed like everything was rushed. Like, resources quickly went back to Dying Light 2, and this shows, which kind of sucks because I remember, even if you guys have been part of the loop as long as I have, the first anniversary, we've gotten songs, a whole bunch of art, like we've gotten like cosplays. Like the first anniversary was a banger. Like that was the most I've seen the community come together to even create stuff and have a good time. Like it was amazing. But now it's just like every year that passes, it's just okay. Here's another anniversary, yippee, I guess, and then that's it. It's not the spirit and the hype isn't there anymore. Maybe it's fatigue. Maybe people just moved on. I don't know. But I really hope it's not Techland adding in more AI to quote unquote make the workflow efficient, or whatever other excuse these corporate gonks want to bring up or whatever. But that's gonna be it for my that's gonna be it for my rant. Sorry if I kept repeating myself. I am very bad at these free form videos, but it is better. It is better. But yeah, if you come to like what I talk about, subscribing and liking helps a lot. And if you ever want to start a discussion in the comments, I read all the comments, even the ones that question if this is a human or not. So yeah, and as always, good night and good luck.